home from work. I'm gonna play this for a little bit. Grab a soda. Oh, caffeine. Sleep easier. Yeah, I know. I know what I said. Sleep easier by getting the caffeine. That's how my fucking brain works. Choose the garage. This for maybe 30 minutes and probably go cook something. I don't know. Who fucking knows? God doesn't know me. Hey, look, it's there. And boop. You can actually see my screen. There's a shop thing going on.
Salutations, Wonder. Come and don the mantle of history's champions.
50% off. No. I'm not gonna spend any money on I did beat that. Let's see what the whispers are. I still need to beat that. Nope. I wonder what torment I'm on. Tuesday.
We depart.
What are these cats? Four. Want to do a compass, but don't think I can hang on a 10-foot compass. Dangerous breath.
Love well.
Alright, let's look at consume. We need to consume. Consume. Since we're here, we'll run a pit. Ooh, I didn't pop a potion either. Somebody just sent me a message. Oh, hell yeah! That's a baby. Killing them. Come on, Tucker. Realize I'm in chat. Or turn on my stream so you can hear me.
Yo, yo!
Yo! Hey, sorry, I was just trying to say drop in chat because it's hard to reply. I was literally trying to run the time on the pit.
Yeah, hang on here.
You're good, you're good.
My audio right. Why? How do I change this thing? I'm on my phone.
Ah,
I was trying to switch it to my earpiece.
I got you.
So far, it's just going through the microphone. How do I do that on the phone?
I don't know, mine does it by default.
Yeah, mine typically does too, but I think my earpiece was connected to my PC or my MacBook.
Greetings.
Hang on, let me see if I can
How shall I
trick
guide
it.
my
Let me
hammer?
put it in the case and unplug it. I get it to resync up automatically
Yeah.
when I walk away from the MacBook.
Fuck that MacBook.
Hello, shining well. That's at least shame. Not a bad tool, that. Hello, shining beauty.
Oh, that's weird. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello.
Okay.
Well,
It connected me, and then it muted me at the same time.
That's very weird.
I had to go into Discord and unmute myself.
That
My
is
hammer
funny.
sings on your return.
You may have done it because you the way you connected. It's like,
Hello,
are you
shining
sure
well.
you want to be on this?
Hello.
Yeah, did we accidentally pick the wrong device to connect to?
Yeah.
Let's
Like-
mute you just in case.
Yeah, let's make sure. That's fine.
Yeah, me and Sarah played some last night. Yeah, that's the reason I messaged you. I saw you started streaming. I just got a little notification.
Yeah.
And She's still lagging behind me. She's doing okay in tier 3,
I had
but
that.
Yeah.
I'm still like I'm doing that. Like I saw some like
I'll keep my
100,
forge hot.
150
Return
million
soon.
damage numbers pop up on the screen,
Yeah. So
and she's
you're
like doing nothing like that. I've hit that critical strike.
yes. That's
That compounded critical strike.
that's kind of where you need to be. I mean, I don't know what to say.
She'll get there.
She will.
Her damage, well, and she's running that Quill Volley build. I mean, that is the #1 build in every category. It's just a matter of either getting the right equipment or the right synergies going. Because I was trying to tell her, like, well, be sure you're spamming this because you got to get, you got to do the right synergy to get it to work.
See, I think she'd like my build. Truth be told,
I think she'd like your build too.
Because my
At
build.
some point, I may switch over to her build just to try it out. #1 build.
Yeah.
But I like my build. It ranks real high too.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, my build's probably the best build outside of the Spiritborns.
Spiritborns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, after she left last night, I went to tier 4. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this, and I went to the Helltides and just ran around. And they're a little higher level than the Helltides, and I was having no problem. Then I went to the Blood Maiden. The Blood Maiden in tier 3, I could take the Blood Maiden down really fast by myself. In tier 4, not so much.
Yeah, it takes a little bit more effort.
It took a lot longer to take that Blood Maiden down. And I noticed that I have the possibility of dying in tier 4. I rarely die in tier 3.
I'm being chased by a burning butcher. Come on, motherfucker, let's dance.
Because that tier 3, my health just never dips.
Yeah. Tier 4, you can actually get hit.
Yeah, tier 4, I didn't die, but I saw my health drop down below 50% a couple times. I was like, oh shit, I can take potions.
Apparently they're still doing the burning butcher thing, because I was dropping me one.
Really? I did it I didn't notice it last night. I got some on Sunday.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm doing a cursed fucking thingamajig. They definitely fixed the tight circle thing. I no longer ever quit spinning.
Sweet.
Yeah, they made it like there was like you had to make real broad circles to be able to keep to keep it going. I can almost do hairpin turns and keep it going now.
Oh, nice.
So
yeah, actually, I think at some point, maybe in another season, when the Spiritborn is not ungodly, I want to try your build because I really love the Demon Hunter.
I know, and I miss.
That was like one of my favorite builds.
I wish I would have rather had the Demon Hunter than the Rogue. I know the Rogue.
The Demon Hunter was awesome. It was, like you said, it was an eraser.
Yeah.
You just go out there and just start shooting shit in every direction.
Yeah. I mean, I get why they brought the Rogue back. It's one of the classic classes, and they always have one of the classic classes at least, right? The Warrior, because the original classics were the Warrior, the Wizard, and the Rogue. But there comes a point where I'm like, if you're gonna do something, give me the ones that I enjoyed too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need what I consider, I hate to say it this way, but generic classes.
Right.
And that's what the Rogue and the Warrior and the Wizard were. They were generic.
That's like your all-time, yeah, those are your iconic classes.
Yes.
Ugh. I'll be curious to see. There have been rumblings of a mid-season balance, and I'm very curious to see what they do.
Here I am.
It needs one.
Maybe I can organize.
It really does. I mean, it's like, and here's the funny part.
Effective unit.
It's like, okay, The Spiritborn can do 1,000,000,000,000 damage.
Eventually finds us.
Yeah.
Well, what can you kill in 1,000,000,000,000 that you can't kill in 1,000,000,000? You know?
Yeah, no shit. And
It's like, why? Why do you need to do 1,000,000,000,000 damage?
it semi amazes me when I see someone playing something other than the Spirit.
Well, I think you were on the call when I said the other day people were complaining about getting kicked because they weren't Spiritborn out of groups.
Yeah.
In the party finder. Like I saw people just complain. They said as soon as they joined something like one of the tiered or
The Dark Citadels.
the Dark Citadel, or even the ones where you do the three bosses at the end, the council.
Oh, the compasses. The compass.
The compasses. They said they would join a compass and they would immediately get kicked when people saw their class. Because I guess they assumed they weren't going to be able to farm, or they won't be able to wipe the screen as fast as everybody else.
Well,
But that's just dumb. I mean, well, and that's a sad state of the game too.
Yeah, if none of the players consider any of the builds viable except for one class, you've got a problem.
Yeah. It's like what they should have done was take the Spiritborn and they wouldn't promote it. Maybe they make it 10% faster, or 10% better, or 5% better, or something. Maybe they make it like the top builds, but not the only top builds.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe the Spiritborn holds the top 3 rankings, and then everything else starts sprinkling in below, or something like that. And not every build is Spiritborn, just a build or two.
Yeah.
I mean, make it like every season you're going to have somebody that bubbles to the top, some class.
Yes.
But just not like where every S build is Spiritborn.
Well, I mean, I'm an S build. I mean, don't get me wrong. And you know what? As I play it, it feels like an S build.
Well, you're also You're also new for this season. That spinny build is new.
Yes.
It's also another new build. I've heard there's some decent necromancer. Like I've heard there's some necromancer builds that are decent too. They're just nothing compared to a Spiritborn build.
Right.
Like in a normal season, I think there's like other builds out there that are okay for a normal season if you took the Spiritborn out of the equation.
Yeah.
It's not like they all suck. It's just they all suck compared to Spiritborn.
And that's sad. Why is this what we're dealing with?
I know. Yes. I hope that's one thing. You know, I'm hoping this season will be over, and once it's over, that they'll balance it back, and Spiritborn will just be mixed in with everything else.
Which is where it needs to be.
Right. Nobody. But I'm curious to see, because if they nerf the Spiritborn, everybody's gonna scream because everybody's running Spiritborn.
Oh yeah.
They'd probably be better off boosting everybody else.
Well, see, but that's what they've tried to avoid over the years is this power creep.
Right. Well, I'm talking about just for the season, just to finish the second half of the season.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, really, or maybe you bump it down, and so instead of doing 1,000,000,000,000, you're doing 1,000,000,000. But I'm sure you'll have people just screaming like, "Oh my God, that one sucks! It's nerfed. I'm only doing 1,000,000,000 damage."
Yeah.
It takes me 3 seconds to kill Lilith instead of 2.
Well, I mean, for crying out loud, I kill. You know, you know how I am when I talk about when I play the game. It's like when you beat Lilith, it's not like you're not fighting Lilith, you're fighting the map.
Yeah, and you just gotta get to a base level, I think, of damage output, so you won't have to run over the map like forever.
Yes.
And then once you get to that base level, then it's just the mechanics of the fight. Because doing more damage won't really help you much.
No. So there is a point where the damage output's like, okay.
Right. Like I can knock her down in 3 or 4 seconds to, I can kill her at each phase really quick.
Right. It's like
she becomes attackable.
She really only has 2 phases. And then but the map has about 4.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing you're fighting is the map.
Because I think if you can't get her down fast, you'll never get through that. The first phase will take forever.
Oh yeah.
Because you gotta get to that big old health bar. You gotta get that health bar way down.
Yeah, that first phase is probably the toughest to kind of climb through. But
yeah, if you're not strong enough, that always tells me if I'm strong enough to fight her. It's phase 1.
yes, if you
If
drop
I
her
can't get
quick,
her health to drop quick, then I'm not strong enough to fight her.
yeah.
Or I don't have the patience to fight her. Maybe that's a better way. Patience or skill.
And that's a good way to
her.
think about it too.
Because I don't want to try to avoid her damage for that long.
No.
I'll die.
I honestly think. I mean, having done it a few times now, I think the first phase is harder than the second.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion. Maybe I'm just whining. I don't know.
Hey, but I noticed last night I was up to 22 treasure goblins.
Ooh, you must have hit a bunch then.
Out of my 66 million or whatever it is.
Yeah, no shit. What that number is so ridiculous.
That number is like, dude, nobody's gonna kill unless you make it treasure goblin level. You know, where you can just go in and just slaughter treasure goblins.
Yeah.
How are you ever gonna do that? Now, maybe that's foreshadowing. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, that's a lot of fucking foreshadowing. That's a lot of fucking foreshadowing.
That's higher than any other kills. Yeah, and that's higher than any other kills.
Yes, by
maybe
a
it's just
lot.
something they threw out there as a joke.
Maybe. I mean, who knows? I mean, what confuses me is I know I have killed more than 14 treasure goblins in my time.
For this season. Yeah, it must be seasonal.
It must be. Because
or they just added it.
Yeah, something. And it wasn't tracking it before this, because there was this season of treasure, and I played that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And there was treasure goblins everywhere.
Yep, I remember that. Yep, I remember that. I think they just added it. Considered it's not a seasonal thing. But you know, that would really piss me off if I was a completionist.
If that's a seasonal thing, I mean that's too much.
No, well, I don't even know if it's seasonal. I think they may have added it. Maybe I should say maybe they added it with the expansion.
Jesus.
Like it's a new thing. But that would piss me off if I was a completionist, because like I look at that and I'm like, no, I'm never going to get that.
No.
Well, not in reasonable time anyway.
I mean, yeah, if I played every waking moment for like 5 years, maybe. But it's like, how often? I mean, how often do you even see one?
Exactly. That's the whole point. If you're unless you're going to add a treasure goblin level or something, or you're going to have a seasonal. Now, there's another idea. Yeah. Seasonal event coming up for Christmas. Maybe it's going to be swarming of treasure goblins.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean,
but that's reading a lot into it.
That's
like I said, it could just be a joke.
It may be one of those things that they're like, fucking really?
Yeah.
You know,
you all think you can get 100% on off challenges? Well, let me show you a challenge you can.
Yeah. Let's beat that whisper.
Man, here's what's interesting. So all the Spiritborn run around with this Midnight Ring and Rod of Key, or whatever it is. I'm using a 745 rod because its special unique ability does 1 to 3% magnifier on the critical damage, which what makes it so strong. This rod, a 745 rod, has 3% perfect modifier on it.
Okay.
Every one I found since then has like a 1 to the highest other one I found is a 2.2%. I switched it out for a 800 2.2% that had like all these other better stats on it, and I think my damage dropped. It was very interesting. I actually put the rod back on last night. The 745 one from 800.
That is one of those things that I always look at. I don't fully understand.
We was looking at this. I don't because I think in this particular case, like that one stat is the critical stat. And until I find another 3% rod, I'm not sure I should switch.
I don't
Or
have.
at least a 2.88 or something.
And you know, that's the sad part is I don't have a good answer for you for that.
Yeah, I don't know. It was really weird. I switched it. I master crafted it, and then I went out and played with it, and I was watching my damage numbers. I'm like, and now I wasn't doing bad, but I'm like, I don't think I'm doing as much damage on this 800. Switched it back, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure this one does more damage. And then Sarah wasn't doing a lot of damage, and her rod had a 1.2% in that range. And I was like, oh, you need to upgrade that rod to at least a 2 point something.
Yeah.
And then see if your damage greatly increases. Because that's what I told her last night. Like, I think your rod may be actually limiting some of your damage.
It might be. I mean, I hate to say it. I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's just interesting. Because that build she has is there's so much potential.
Yeah.
Like I said, I may even switch over to that one eventually, just towards the end of the season to try.
Just to see what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, just to see what it feels like to have the top tier build in every category.
That looks warm.
I mean, that's
I can fix it.
no build.
Except speed farming.
I think I'm speed farming.
You probably are. My build's higher than hers on speed farming.
Yeah.
It's just the nature of the build. But hers isn't like sucky. I mean, it doesn't suck or anything. It's like an A tier.
Well, mine is probably good for speed farming because I'm so fucking fast.
Yes.
Because I mean,
we fought. So here's
did you
one
beat
for
Sarah's?
you.
Did you beat Sarah's Citadel for the week?
No, we did not.
Damn, that's
She
disappointing.
didn't mention running it or anything, so I didn't know if she. I mean, it's a commitment to run that thing.
It is. It's at least a 2-hour commitment to run it.
I'd have done it again. I just wasn't going to like push it because I'd already done it, and it's a really big commitment to do it.
Is. Well, see, the deal is, I think there is some kind of mission for beating every week of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it
Damn, I didn't know that.
Because it shows up as a quest
Every week.
Yes, and it literally says beat all the weeks, and I'm like, when does that run out?
Oh damn, that may go on for the whole damn season.
Yeah, and that's why I don't know. You know.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that one and see if I can find out anything. Cause that's kind of interesting. We fought Andrew, who the fire one is.
The major. Yeah, I'm about to kill her right now, actually.
On tier 3, and we struggled a little bit, not with killing her, but with phase 2. Oh, we knocked her right down to phase 2, and here was the problem with me. In particular, my build automatically jumps forward when I attack.
So you have trouble navigating.
How many times I jumped into that fire beam or jumped into her and died? Like jumped to the middle of the screen and died.
Right.
Like I could not. Like all I needed was 1 or 2 good hits to kill her, and I kept wiping because I would jump forward and die.
Yeah, that's
before
frustrating.
I hit her. Yeah, and a couple of times I would jump and I'd hit her and kill her before she killed me. But yeah, I said a lot of choice words.
I would say you did.
Sarah was dying a lot too, but I was like, this is just frustrating because I can't. All I gotta do is just hit her. I just need a hit, but I can't because I keep leaping forward.
I just dropped her. Let's see what she gives. Probably
you have to do 2 phases with you, don't you? Don't you? I mean,
I think if you do enough damage, you don't.
Really? Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe I just want to hit her hard enough. Because I thought you could too.
I mean, I did 2. I just did 2 phases. She has 3 or 4.
I always got to start doing 2. I get her down to just like about a 10th health. Yeah. And then phase 2 would kick in. We have to kill the little things in the. Maybe last season we did kill her in one phase.
We did. So I just saw something very disappointing on Max Roll too, by the way. So they've redone my gear.
Oh no.
And the helm is no longer on it.
Oh!
Oh, I'm not happy about it.
Sarah.
I'm not happy.
Sarah found a mythical last night.
Did she? Nice.
It's something she didn't need, but it was one of the
You know,
medics.
that's funny. That's the second one that's dropped for her. You remember? Because one dropped for her last time we were doing this.
That could be. She was getting lucky. Like, I'm not had it. We farmed some bosses last night.
Yeah, I'm gonna farm
trying
this.
to get mythics.
I'm gonna farm this chick.
She was the only thing going. Alright, I gotta go hop on a call. Actually, I do work.
All right,
Sad I
man.
have, like, calls all day.
Well, enjoy. I'm not gonna be on much longer. I'm gonna be going to bed here soon.
Get close to your bedtime.
Yeah, I try to go to sleep around 9:30 on work days.
Yeah.
But anyway, have a good one.
Hey, man. I'll see you.
See you. Hey, girl. Chill out, girl. I'll feed you here in a few. Meow. Meow. I have a couple of those apparently that are 800. Treat this is what we want. Swap for that. Where'd my home go? God bless. Okay, chill. I know you're there. You're good.
The forge is ready for whatever you need.
All right, I'll fill your foods. Kitties. hell beasts. You sit here and get poked on. Okay, trick attacks is what I want. That one has it. And now I need to socket it.
I'm the only merchant with jewels like these. Good business, good business.
Let's masterwork it. We can. Oh, I need to. I can't temper it.
Rare to have something so fine. Come back if you need the forge.
I don't know what all I lost off that room. See if that was a huge dip in my power. Shitheads on the list. Let's go here. Let's get these gems I need for my chest piece.
Yes, yes, I have wares.
No, so I can do anything.
If I cannot be in the wilderness, this will do.
Beautiful and handy. I'll see you again.
better or not. So is it worse? Yes, I'm gonna feed you in a minute. Chill. Lord.
Help! I beg you!
Chill. Cat. Cat. Chill out. Bird. Calm down, honey. I'm gonna feed you in just a second. Right before I'm gonna finish this, I'm going to bed.
Father bless you. What do you need? Come back if you need work.
Alright, well, anybody who watched, thank you for watching. I'm just teleporting here and getting off the game. Have a good day. I'm going to sleep.